Refocusing beyond hunger, the true goal of fasting. Fasting, when we hear this word, what comes to mind? Hunger, thirst, the struggle of staying away from food from dawn till dusk? While these are part of fasting, have we ever stopped to ask, is that really the goal? Today, let's refocus. Let's move beyond hunger and rediscover the true purpose of fasting. The purpose of fasting. Fasting isn't just about staying away from food and drink, it's about taqwa. It's about training our hearts to be mindful of Allah, strengthening our willpower, and learning self restraint. Allah Ta'ala says in the Quran, O you have believed, fasting has been prescribed for you as it was prescribed for those before you, so that you may attain taqwa, which means God consciousness. Surah Baqarah ayat 183. Many of us associate fasting with hardship. Allah reminds us that fasting is not meant to be a burden, but a means of ease and spiritual growth. He says, Allah intends for you ease and does not intend for you hardship. Surah Baqarah ayat 185. Fasting is not about punishing ourselves. It's about liberating ourselves from distractions, from overindulgence, and from habits that pull us away from Allah. It is a chance to reset our hearts and refocus our lives. A shift in perspective. What are we teaching our children? Now let's pause for a moment and think. What are our children learning from us during Ramzan? When they see us rushing around before iftar worried about food, when they see us more invested in menu planning, shopping for Eid, and visiting markets rather than focusing on prayer and connection with Allah, they start associating Ramzan with indulgence, a month of delicious iftars and Eid preparations, rather than a time of self-discipline and spiritual growth. But here's something interesting. Did you know that it's not obligatory to wear new clothes on Eid? While gluttony is a sin in Islam, what is obligatory in Ramzan is something far more valuable, a golden chance to change our habits and draw closer to Allah in the absence of shaitan. Fasting as a spiritual and physical reset. One habit we should work on is healthy eating. An unhealthy mind means broken worship, a dull mind, and laziness in prayer and ibadah. If we spend all day fasting only to overeat at iftar, we are missing the point. Instead, let's use this month to train ourselves, not just spiritually, but physically as well. And most importantly, let's be role models for our children. Prepare for Eid before Ramzan so that the month is free for worship. Use this time to actively improve yourself, whether by learning something beneficial, setting a new habit, or staying away from distraction. Because remember, if you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. So as we fast in Ramzan, let's refocus. Let's go beyond hunger and truly achieve taqwa. Because in the end, that is what Allah wants from us, to become closer to Him.